Yes, sir. Let's do it.
There on the floor for the Nets. Raptors also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Koufos. Lights out comes in for Landry Fields. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vasquez. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. Lights out there with Johnson. And it's Lure in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Lowry after Jarrett Jacks scored. Fires from deep. They get it back.
It's been a tale of two halves, guys. He was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
They've really gotten loose with the ball here in the second half. I thought they were much more efficient in the first half in terms of just handling the basketball.
Here's lights out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lights out's got 46 points.
Well, you can't watch a game of him without mentioning Textgate, which has been the headline for this team. Not really the distraction they need right now.
It is a distraction, and I'm not sure if it will go away anytime soon. I mean, if you start thinking about next season or even your next team while you're suiting up for your old one, people are going to be upset about it, and it's going to affect your ability to perform in the moment.
Expanding his range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Jack, here we go. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing. He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Johnson with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Bogdanovich. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Here's Hansen. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Lights out's got 48.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Outside Jack. Passes to Bogdanovich. Takes it from 10. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue sharing between the big market and the small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago.
Lopez with the bucket.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Johnson. Lights out, passes to Lowry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And most NBA teams now can turn a profit with the revenue sharing and still field a competitive team.
And I think that's really important, that you try to balance it out between the large market teams and the smaller market teams. Clearly, revenue creation is different when you're in a bigger market versus a smaller one. So with the tougher luxury tax and revenue sharing, the size of your market is a little bit mitigated. And so therefore, everybody has a better chance to be competitive.
The shot's good from Hansen.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Jack against Lowry. Garnett with a screen on Lowry. And Jack kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. Off target at the rim.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Lowry against Jack. Here's Johnson. Here's Lopez. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game for Lopez, 11 rebounds and also an assist.
That one is off.
Brook Lopez, an elite scoring big man. Tremendous size and shooting touch. He might be the best low post scorer in the NBA.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Garnett. Allen Anderson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Brown in for Jarrett Jack. Lure can't hit.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down. And for Brook Lopez, always gifted offensively. That's a given. Where he's improved, I think, is in his defense and rebounding. It takes a lot of effort to move that big body around, but he's made that commitment to really get after it, and it shows.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Andre Kirilenko. Here's lights out. He's covered by Anderson. No good from Hansen.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And Lopez, over 7 foot tall, 275 pounds, guys, not especially athletic. And that can leave him, Steve, sometimes vulnerable defending away from the rim.
Yeah, that's why a lot of teams try to put him in pick and roll on the perimeter, just to test his agility and try to get by him and to get into the paint.
Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Hansen. Tries from 10, and it's in off the backboard. Lights out's got 52 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Brown against Lowry. Kicks it to Lopez. Good. Lopez has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
To the inside, it's tipped. Here's Hansen. Tries again, and it's blocked by Kirilenko. And he's able to get it back. Ross against Johnson. Ross dishes to Lure. And there's the pass to Hansen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal.
The Nets brought in a lot of talent before last season, and even though they had the big-name stars starting, they were actually a very deep team. Talk about complete control, everything working in this one for lights out. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
2 minutes to go in the game. 2.
Inside, Lure the pass to Hansen. The feed to Lure. And it's sent back by Lopez. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 4 on the shot clock. The floater. Ross, that's good.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the winding now, Steve.
And the basket by Johnson.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And that one's good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Raptors.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
I think they needed this win, guys, if for nothing else than to gain a split in the 4 games of the season series.
You know, that's definitely something. I'm sure it meant a lot to them, not letting a conference opponent get the better of them.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Lights Out. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Now, here is Lowry after the miss from Joe Johnson. Feeds to Lowry. Can't hit. Good D by Lopez. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Anderson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lights out passes to Lure. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
So it's Brooklyn now after the Raptors pick up 2. Kirilenko with the screen for Brown. Johnson outside. The shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
I guess it played a minor role. I could have done more scoring, but sometimes I feel like I need to get my teammates involved. If I don't, man, coach is going to yell at me or something. But really, the biggest part of the win is how I scored.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
You're a big reason why we got the win tonight, man. Keep distributing like that, find the open man, and this team's gonna go places.
Hey, it's always nice to be dealing out there.
Boys in Vegas never dreamed of dealing like you were tonight.
Thanks, man. Assists mean baskets. I was just happy to be seeing the floor out there tonight.
Keep it up. You made it look easy.
It wasn't that hard.
Okay, let's go over to the man on the aisle. What's your question?
You guys are rolling. Can you keep it up?
We'll see, man. I mean, we don't really think about the results. We just go through the process. We take care of our business, and then I guess the streak can handle itself. Next question.
Let's go to Jonathan next. You're up.
You had a tough time taking care of the ball tonight. Why?
There's actually no excuse. I have to be more deliberate with the ball. Whenever you're careless with the ball in this league, teams will make you pay. And that's what happened tonight. I gotta be more careful.
You, sir?
What does it mean to you to clinch a playoff berth?
It means that we're in the discussion and we got a chance.
And what would you say to the skeptics who think you don't have a real chance? Like me.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if they have no clue what they're talking about.
All right, folks. Was it good for you? Good for you? Yeah, good for me. All right.